Hello everyone, welcome to this Dota 2 cast. My name is Automo, and this is going to be quite a long game from the Dota 2 casted subreddit. It's supposed to be a very even game, so I can't wait to see that. Let's look at the two sides we have going on for right now. We have Butt on the Phantom Lancer, Witch Doctor being played by Fire, Welder on the Clockwork, Bullus on the Vengeful Spirit, and lastly we have Invoker being played by HM. I don't know what this guy's name is. As for the dire side, we have Big Russian Boss on the PA, Slark being played by Lucky Luciana, Lena being played by Russian characters, Magnus being played by Road to 3K Mysore, and also we have BS on the Jakiro. And already we can see that the Russian is beginning. Did I say PA is being played by Big Russian Boss? If not, then I'm sorry. So, interesting lineup we have from both sides for now. I'm not quite sure which one I like more, but we'll see right now when they go for the bounty rune. Looks like the Radiant might be focusing more on securing the top bounty rune over the bottom one. Invoker does have Sunstrike level 1 if he needs it, but I don't know if he'll be able to generate him any kills for now. Magnus has the skewer if he needs to do any of that cliff skewering shenanigans. And looks like the Dire aren't quite so ready to give up either bounty rune, but I think we'll have engagement if they take both actually. PA gets the top bounty rune and Slark gets the bottom one, so off the bat things not going quite so well for the Radiant side, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. It's just a bounty rune after all. Although that does mean that they start off with a 200 experience and gold deficit, which might make a bit of an issue later on. So bottom lane is going to be a tri-lane with the PL, Witch Doctor, and Vengeful Spirit. This is a pretty damn strong tri-lane if you ask me, up against the Slark and the Lena. Slark might be okay. Lena, unfortunately, doesn't really have a very good escape mechanism, so she needs to be very careful. Overall, I think the Dire will have a really tough time in this lane, and PL should have a pretty easy time himself. Mid lane is going to be Magnus versus the Invoker. Magnus, I feel like kind of terrible to say this, but I think that Radiant will probably win. Oh wait, top lane. Oh, looks like that'll be okay. It does seem likely. Oh, skewers him in, but not far enough to get him into tower range. And actually, I was going to say that I feel Invoker even eats the Fairy Fire. That was unexpected. I think that maybe Invoker's going to have the easier time here, but Magnus definitely going ham and not letting him just win the lane just like that. Unfortunately, once Magnus runs out of mana, he can't really spam his shockwave like before, so he might be in a bit of trouble. Top lane is going to be Clockwork with... Ooh, look at that flying rocket. That is cool. I worry about looking at it. Where is it? And check out that flying rocket. It's awesome. Anyway, Clockwork against the PA as well as the Jakiro. This lane should be reliably won by the Dire side, even though Jakiro did take level 1 Ice Path, so he can't actually harass him with the Liquid Fire like he'd hoped to. So I'd say that the Radiant should win two lanes pretty well. You can see that Invoker and Magnus so far are even, but I don't know how long that's gonna stay the case. Oh, okay, stun comes out. Slark may have jumped to the wrong place here, and what we see first of all, nice stun coming out, but it may not be enough. Slark doesn't have a lead for some time, but the perfect ruin for him shows up, and oh dear, it's not gonna be enough because of the lances. Well played by the Radiant side, being able to take first blood and turning this game quite a bit around. So good job by the Radiant side. Meanwhile, you can see the mid lane that Magnus almost died to the Invoker. Invoker, does he have a Sunstrike? He does, but it's a level 2 Sunstrike. Will it be enough actually? Might actually be enough to kill him. It's 162 and it is pure damage, so it's not blocked by anything. And Invoker, will he try a Sunstrike this? I think he should, honestly. I don't think he loses anything by... no, now it's too late. Unless he can land one auto attack, then maybe he can try a Sunstrike afterwards. But Magnus is definitely living life on the edge here, waiting for his bottle. The bottom lane looks like the Slark is going to be solo. Where the hell did Lena go? Lena looks like she might be going somewhere. Might be going top. This might be the better option. Lena not really going to help the Slark much, and giving him solo experience might help him get his fast level 6 up, so he won't be able to... So he can just reach him by himself. Oh well, mid lane? Ooh, are we going to have... Okay, looks like the skewer comes out stunned barely on the edge, and looks like should have used perhaps the clarity to help secure the cold. And looks like Magnus might be in trouble here. He's being hit by cold snap a couple of times, but it's not going to be enough to kill him. Gank kind of failed. I do think that the Lena should have used her clarity. Could have given him a bit more damage for that kill. Oh well. top lane, top lane. Sorry, so I tried to say lane and ruin at the same time. Looks like the Clockwork is doing 6 CS. It's not so bad. He's also maxing out the rocket there, which means that he'll have a lower cooldown. He'll be able to spam it up a bit more. Not really sure how. Oh, rocket comes up. Gets him in one CS. Not bad. I mean, he is offlane. He's doing much better than the Slark, who only has 2 CS and who's died once. So, Clockwork is the hero who really relies on levels more than gold. So getting a gold is just sort of an extra for him. And he's also bringing a ball, so that's gonna help him out. As for wars, it looks like this camp was blocked. I can't really see the second Radiant Ward, so not quite sure where it is. And Invokers still hasn't really taken the lead much from Magnus, as much as I was expecting. Laning phase is a bit static right now, and you can see that experience-wise it favors the Radiant. Gold-wise, it's about even. Really, it's the bottom lane that they're just being completely screwed over here. The problem is with rotating Jakiro actually help. I mean, PA is pretty hard to kill for the Clockwork. If you catch Shredded Cogs, you can just do Phantom Strike out of it. So, is it worth sending the Jakiro to the bottom lane? I feel like even if you send the Jakiro, the enemy side will still have way more kill power, but it would help. Jakiro, once you have Jakiro, you have an extra long range stun to save people. Could help for sure. 5 minutes in, and definitely an even game. One thing I'm interested in is that there are quite a few playmaking abilities here. I mean, you have the RP, which is huge on the Magnus. Jakiro, if he can throw a few good ice passes, could change the game. On the right side, you have Invoker with his Tornado, EMP. You have Clockwork with his Hook Shot. Witch Doctor's ultimate is always a big deal. So I'm interested to see how the game goes. Even if one team is kind of behind, doesn't really. So I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but sometimes you can sort of negate that advantage if you can play really well in a fight. Phantom Lancer has the Soul Ring, not going for that point in Phantom Rush early that some people like to go for. I really don't play PL that much to say whether that's good or not, but the point in Soul Ring means that he can spam out the Phantom Lance as much as he wants, which is definitely useful. Actually goes for the power boots. I think I've seen some people go Tranquil Boots on him, but maybe that was the old build. Slark with a bottle. There's quite a few bottles this game. One on the Slark and one on the Magnus and one on the Clockwork. Does Invoker have a bottle? No, he does not. But bottles galore it seems. But how is Clockwork was level 6? Will we see him rotate? He takes the second point in Battery Assault to give him some damage. And we'll have to wait and see if he's going to go anywhere. Does he have a TP scroll coming? No, he just has boots. So that makes me think he is either going to try to get a kill here or in the mid lane. And Magnus taking some damage. Sunstrike. Oh wait, sorry. Sunstrike. It would kill him if he can land it. Okay, Invoker looks like he's not gonna be throwing out. I hope he doesn't throw just as the moment I turn around. It's probably not at this point. It's too late to get the kill. Slark going for the max Dark Pact over the max Pounce build, and he's not taking a point in Essence Shift. I kind of like that point in Essence Shift. I think it's really necessary. If you max out Dark Pact, it kind of shows that you're planning on farming, because Dark Pact, I mean, yeah, it's good for killing as well, of course, but Dark Pact's main point is that it helps you farm neutrals pretty damn well. And Jakiro is here going for the max Liquid Fire build. Man, this is quite a slow game. Alright, Jakiro looks like he's gonna get dove on. Will he die is the question, and as we say, it's a slow game. Jakiro does fall. So, yay, someone died. Oh, Jakiro died. It's not too much of a big deal though, so I don't think something to worry about. Let's look at the net worth. Actually, in terms of last hits, oh sorry. Oh wait. No, okay, Slark jumping in, going for that ruin. Invoker can't see him. If he wants to go, he needs to go now, while the guy still can't pounce. And it might be too late. He can actually Dark Pact to remove the Cold Snap if he wanted to, but Sunstrike, and he's going to miss. Slark leaps away in the other direction, and looks like one hit gets him. Holy shit, that range! I didn't think he was gonna land it, but might be because the movement speed. Slark actually moves faster, but somehow Invoker was able to land that. Alright, it's 3-0. Things not going so well, but PA is farming exceptionally well. She has 48 CS, and in 9 minutes, that's almost perfect CS. And as we say that, looks like she should be okay. Slark does, sorry, Clockwork doesn't have enough for his ultimate, and are they gonna turn this around? Shock doesn't have enough mana for anything else, but both sides poking and prodding, but neither side able to get the kill. However, they do get the deny, which does make it somewhat worth it. Phantom Lancer needs to be a bit careful here. Alright, so yeah, PA and PL both have very good farm. Magnus as well with 30 CS, matching the Invoker, and he hasn't died yet, so that's really good for him. After that, we have Clockwork at 18. 18 is pretty good for him. I mean, he did go up against a pretty hard lane, but he farmed pretty well. Then Jakiro after that kind of falls off into nothing much. I mean, Slark with 6 CS means that he is really not going to bring much into the game soon. It's a hard life it's going to be a hard life for the Slark and experience. Favoring the Radiant Gold as well. It seems like the Dyers just seem to be CSing pretty well with the PA. PA, what's she gonna go for? Looks like she's going to go for the early Battle Fury. She does have good items. She has the Poor Magic Shield, Power Treads, and as well as the Bring of Basilisk. Could be Aquila or Vladimir's later. Probably just gonna stay as it is. Jakiro, is he in trouble here? Tries to turn it around. Okay, can they go for it? Slark trying to go for one of them. I think he's going to try to go for the Vengeful Spirit. He's trying to get a few hits. It doesn't actually have the Essence Shift, which is unfortunate for him. But he's going to be able to get a nice. Is it a double kill? No, it's not. But they are able to get 2 kills for the team. Good job by the Dire side working together there. And looks like at the top lane, PA needs to be very careful here. So does he have Sunstrike? I already used, and PA should be all right here. So 2 kills coming out for the Dire side is going to help even things out a bit here. Let's look at the items. PL, nothing too interesting. Witch Doctor has a Bracer, Magic Wand, and that's about it. Not many wards seem to be bought on their team, or maybe it's on the VS. Yeah, VS is carrying 3 wards. She's going for more points in the Vengeance Arrow. Okay, most people would go for the Max Magic Missile, I think. And Magnus is here, skewers him in. Is he gonna use RP for this is the question. And he could use, okay, this might be a bit risky. He does use RP, only catches the Witch Doctor really, and looks like they might be able to get the Witch Doctor kill. Sunstrike comes out and looks like, oh, holy crap, Clockwork comes out of the middle of nowhere. Slark might be able to get the kill here on the PL. He does need to get a few kills, needs to get that leap in. Oh, gets the kill. Barely gets it. And Jakiro meanwhile kills the Vengeful Spirit somewhere else. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but that was a pretty damn impressive engagement at the bottom lane. I don't really think the Magnus should have used his RP. They only were able to secure the Witch Doctor kill. Well, not sure that was worth it or not. Well, good effort, I suppose. Alright, so we're in items. Clockwork, saving up for something. Could be items, could be Blade Mail. Not quite sure what he's gonna go for. I suppose Blade Mail will be pretty good. You can jump into Macropyre as well as damage the Slark whenever he tries to hit you. Invoker, what is that weird helmet, by the way, he has on? I think it's pretty damn ugly. Pause comes out. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go for that Orchid Rush. PA, like we said, Battle Fury. Slark doesn't really have any items. Has Bottle as well as Power Treads. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it for him to go something like Ring of Aquila or a couple of Wraith Bands just to help him out. Lena doesn't have much to talk about. At least he hasn't died, that's something. Magnus has Arcane Boost. We're getting pretty close to that Blink Tag, about 900 gold away. And lastly we have the Jakiro. Just wards, really nothing else. Unfortunate for him, so... oh, well, I have engagement here. Jakiro does see the Invoker. I'm pretty sure Jakiro doesn't want to be here. And Jakiro just kind of standing there. I think he may be AFK or something. Okay, now he's going to start moving around, and it looks like Jakiro's just going to die. That was unfortunate. Maybe he was trying to ward or something. I don't really know. And Magnus still AFK. Well, not AFK, but he has actually DC'd. Some Russian stuff coming out here. Not really sure what they're trying to say, but since we already went through the heroes. Okay. Alright, looks like Magnus is back and the game resumes. So, looking at the 2 lineups, they might be going for the PL again. And Clockwork misses his hook, but he's still hasted up. He could catch the lean and get the kill here. Is he gonna go for it though? But he's up against two people. It might be a bit risky for him. Laguna Blade is available, and she does throw it out. Can she get the kill? Stark uses his ultimate. Looks like he might fall here though. And what's his name? Jakiro is here trying to help. Sunstrike comes out. Whoa! Gets the kill on the Lina, and good kill for them, bringing the Lina down. And are they gonna go for more? Here, Clockwork missed the hook, but still did a pretty good job, and he's gonna go for the blade mail. Okay, need to be careful. Spirit Lance coming out. Magnus is here. Does have his RP. Does not have Blink Dagger though, so that might be a problem for him. The question is he gonna go for it? Oh, looks like the engagement is over. Meanwhile, Witch Doctor going for that Max Maledict build. You don't see that very often. I think that maxing the stun is kind of a bit better, but Max Maledict, okay. He needs to teleport. Oh damn! He doesn't even have enough mana. He doesn't have enough mana, enough gold to buy the teleports, and he's dead. Maledict maxed out may not be enough, even especially with the oh damn! We have a huge engagement in the forest here, and looks like they are gonna drop the VS event. Magnus used RP, but looks like they were able just to kill the Vengeful Spirit. They are gonna lose. The Vengeful Spirit, yeah, the Witch Doctor died top. And what the hell? Phantom Assassin must have died. Bomber, they're gonna be able to get the Phantom Lancer. I think he must have been hit by Sunstrike. And oh, is he gonna die? He is gonna die. That combination of Urn as well as Cold Nap is so good, and Slark gonna fall as well. Amazing play by the Invoker so far. And can he to this round? Clockwork is here. Doesn't have the hook shot, but doesn't really need it, as he's just going to be able to bring the Jakiro into the cogs with him and gets the kill. In the end, I think they traded 3 for 3 across the map. I mean, Phantom Assassin also died, so really hard to say who won that engagement. I think we'll just have to look at the gold and experience graphs in a minute and see what happened. Phew. But PA still. Oh wait, I think net worth is more important. PA may have gotten the most CS, but Invoker is 4-0 and 3. Those 4 kills definitely adding up and giving him advantage. Getting very close to that Orchid. Orchid not gonna be too good against the Slark, due to the fact that he can just Darkbite, and Slark looks like he's going to go for the Envy, and we do have an engagement here. They are going to go for the Lina. In the meantime though, we have another engagement on the Clockwork. Clockwork probably going to fall. They do bring down the Lina. Clockwork, holy crap, being able to teleport to safety. Nice hook shot coming out from him. And are they going to go for more? They got the Lina kill. Are they staying? Magnus still no Blink Dagger. I feel like he's just farm it up before he engages. He wants to help the team, but he's hurting himself more than he's helping. Clockwork with a nice escape just now, and actually the Slark's number 5 on the net worth. Sunstrike coming out from the Invoker. I think he's just trying to poke them a little, saying, hey, I can do this stuff to you. The Urn combination with the Cold Snap is very powerful on the Invoker, and he does have the double Force Spirits now as well, so we're going to see what he's going to go for next. Lina is going to go for Aghanim Scepter just to go through that BKB. Oh, Magnus, is he in trouble? He needs to screw himself out of here. He does. And okay, looks like a nice Ice Path being thrown. They do throw out the Maledict. Now Clockwork has to decide, is he gonna hook shot this? Ooh, hook shot, very close, but doesn't actually land. And looks like okay. They do throw the Stifling Dagger. Big Russian boss. Oh, Ice Path misses. Nah, I don't think it hit earlier either. Looks like there's all 5 dire heroes are up here, up against 3 rating. They do have a nice sword giving them vision if they want to go for it. Meanwhile, bot lane, you can see that the Invoker and the PL are pushing. But if they can trade and get a few kills top lane, it's very well worth it for the dire to trade the tower. Double stun coming out here, both the Maledict and the Vengeful Spirit stun. Looks like Jakir's probably going to die. Magnus wanted to use his RP, and looks like they're going to be beautiful RP on 3 people. They're going to bring down 1, 2 people. And looks like Jakir does fall to the Maledict in the end, but that doesn't matter. They're going to trade 3 kills just for the Jakir and a tower. Well worth it for the dire side. And they also were able to shut down a killing spree. Slark was able to get a good kill from that. Gets him close to his Shadow Blade in general. So oh damn it, fire recap, can't click you. Phantom Lancer going for that Diffusal Blade. That's pretty much the best item you want to get for him. That mana burn is so good. Oh, the Invoker, is he in trouble here? He is. Oh, he's gonna fall. Dominating streak just ended. The Phantom Assassin doing much more dips than he could have imagined. And Magnus does have the Blink Dagger now, so he'll be able to get on much better initiations Or so we hope. Even though that initiation top lane was pretty damn sick with three people caught in his RP. Alright, PL, very close to that. Witch Doctor, what's he gonna go for? I don't really like the Arcane Boots pick up on the Witch Doctor. I always feel like it's kind of not needed for him. I mean, he's a pretty strong. He doesn't need that much mana or extra mana regen. You generally want to go for Aghanims, which already gives you mana. So, oh wait, PL. Oh, it looks like he just took fire to the face. Vengeful Spirit, not quite sure. She's taking just getting a lot of wards, and PL looks like he might be dead. Dagger comes out and gets killed by the Slark. Slark starting to move up in the net worth. He was behind the Clockwork, but now he's number 4 due to all those kills he's been getting. Meanwhile, we do have engagement. Jakiro able to land the Ice Path. Okay, like Slark is moving fast. He does have the Shadow Blade down. In the meantime, though, Magnus caught in the Cox and as well as Stun Strike. Beautiful combination between the Clockwork and the Invoker, as well as the Witch Doctor. All of them just working together beautifully. And okay, Jakiro needs to be very careful. They do have 4 people here. Lena's probably dead. I don't know if Jakiro wants to die as well. That creep giving them all the vision they need. Slark is here, but Slark misses the powers, and also, oh crap, they do throw out the dust, but it looks like he might be able to get this kill. He's gonna have to trade his life for it if he wants it, and he might have to trade his life for nothing in the end. Clockwork just dies without being able to. Sorry, Slark just dies without being able to do anything about that. 4 for nothing trade, huge. There's gonna be a huge swing now for the Radiant side, and I think we're gonna see that very soon. A D word coming out, but it's only a sentry word, and it's not gonna really matter too much. So yeah, Invoker number 1, net worth followed by the PL and the Clockworks. Having the top 3 net worth being all on one side is kind of scary for the dire heroes. Witch Doctor, so I need to put points in that stun now. He also has points in that in healing, but not sure how good the healing will be this game since there is quite a lot of burst damage. Right. Magnus with his RP. They are able to bring down the tower. I don't know if they use the fortify arms or not, but anyway, nice swap in coming in. Lina looks like she's probably dead. Ice Path not available. Looks like it was already used earlier. And they are getting a nice RP on 2 people, but they need to do a bit more than that. Slark meanwhile jumping on the. Oh, Slark unable to use his ultimate in time, and looks like Magnus is gonna fall as well. They're trading 3 just for a Witch Doctor kill. Seems kinda unnecessary. Being on PA though is able to get the bottom tower, so that's good for her. But damn, that was pretty damn bad. Even though the RP caught 2 people, which it's a decent RP, but not enough to really secure them that fight. PA though, I was close. She looks like she probably has Battle Fury on the way. Good for her. Invoker max out, going for the max exhort build, so trying to get as much damage as he can. Meanwhile, PL, what's he gonna go for? Looks like Mantis style. Surprisingly, PA doesn't have a TP scroll, so she's forced to walk all the way back to the base to help defend it. Not really the most efficient use of her time, but that's sort of her situation right now. Alright, Slark is here. They are able to see who they're thinking. Who do we go for? And it looks like they're going to go for the PL. They missed the Ice Path, but they should be able to get the kill on him. I mean, now it's Invoker's turn. Invoker is going to Ghost Walk. He's going to be okay. They don't have any detection on him, and he's just going to make it out there alive. Level 1 Wix though means that he moves pretty damn slow. Vengeful Spirit. How's she doing here? Oh, Vengeful Spirit looks like she's just probably the nice Clockwork hookshot coming in. They are able to kill the Vengeful Spirit. Sunstrike coming in, and Slark uses his ultimate, but looks like he might have actually attacked him, and the Blade Mail might have killed him off. Poor fellow. They are able to still get the Clockwork kill, trading a Slark and a Magnus for it. Not really sure how worth it that is. Some dewarding going on here. Jakiro getting really close to that mechanism, gonna help his team out. I don't think the Ice Path gives you vision, so he can't actually deward like you would want to. Oh wait, it does give you vision, so he does deward in the end. How's the dire vision going? Dire vision is somewhat defensive in nature. Looks like they're feeling the pressure, whereas Radiant have been dewarded quite a lot. Maybe one ward available on the Vengeful and one ward on the Witch Doctor. So it does feel like they're the ones who are a bit more defensive right now. And Jakiro really needs just to farm that mechanism somewhere because he could really use it for his team. Is anyone gonna make a mechanism on the Radiant side? Vengeful Spirit going for the Arcane Boots. I'm just not. I just don't feel like Arcane Boots is really what you need to get on Vengeful Spirit. I feel like you can get Ring of Aquila, and that's almost as good for her. Oh, nice blink in, but tries to scoop, but wasn't really able to get it quite so well. And now we can see that with Empower as well as PA's Battlefury, she's gonna have a lot of cleavage. Which, oh, what the hell was that? And Magnus just uses his RP for absolutely no reason. Meanwhile, D-Ward coming out here. Alright, Magnus, what was he? Not really sure what he was thinking over there. That weird RP. They need to really pray hard that they don't fight within the next minute and a half, because if they do, he's not going to be able to bring his best ability to the fight. That was just weird. Slark's farm, somewhat caught up. He's 5th in net worth. He's going to go, I think, for the Skadi build after this. Could be Linkis, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Skadi. Most people like the Skadi build on the Slark. Could consider getting an Orb of Venom to help him secure the kills. Sanjin Yasha would be a cheaper option, almost as good. I'm not quite sure if it's worth it or not, but we'll wait and see. Meanwhile, it looks like he wants to jump on the Clockwork, although Slog versus Clockwork, not really sure that this favors the Slog so much. He is trying to go for it. Oh, he needs to go in V. He's just in V here, trying to wait for the Blade Mail to go out, and Blade Mail is out. PA is here trying to get the kill on the Clockwork. Oh, she needs to get a couple of crits here. Nope, not gonna happen. And Magnet considered using just a Laguna Blade there. Slog, meanwhile, takes a bit of damage. They do see him. Drops a Sentry Ward, and he is dead due to that Witch Doctor. I think it was his Maldic that got the kill in the end. Slog falls, and the Clockwork is okay. Really not worth it. Oh, and game just is. Oh, well, Slog just makes it out of there. Well, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't. He makes it out of there in the casket, basically. Unfortunate for him, but kind of a good try, I guess. How's Magnus doing? Magnus building the 4 staff. Not that far from 800 gold. And in general, it just feels like the Radiant have been more in control of the fights. I'm still waiting to see. Magnus has been able to get a few RPs that kind of have helped them out, but not so much. Oh well, top lane. Oh, Jakiro falls to the Clockwork. Clockwork, in terms of offlane, feels like Clockwork has been done way better than Slark. He's 9 and 2, whereas the Slark is 9 and 8. So they both were able to get 9 kills between them. Good offlane is doing a pretty good job. Oh, Magnus skewers him. Okay, but there's really no close backup. Lina's here, and Clockwork with what does this guy have? Aghanims or something? Nice RP actually, able to catch 2 of them. They are able to kill the Vengeful Spirit, but I don't know if they'll be able to get any more. Slark wants to go in here, but he's kind of worried on who to go for, and in the end decides not to actually kill him. Lina commits suicide. How the hell did she do that? Does she have a Bloodstone? And there we're going to bring down the Phantom Assassin as well. And she doesn't actually have a Bloodstone. Where the hell did she farm that out? And then it is a 4-for-1, I think, across the map. Another kind of bad fight for the dire side. Radiants are going to take the Roshan, or as we call him Southeast Asia, Rosna. Jakiro could throw out some Ice Pass and as well as a Macro Pyre too. Oh, they see it with the ward here, but Jakiro, what? Unfortunate for him, doesn't even have enough mana to use his mechanism, and he is just gonna fall. And meanwhile, Slark, is he gonna be able to get the PL here? PL? It's probably just gonna. Can he make it out of here alive? Slark, does he have the ultimate? He does have the ultimate, not enough mana to use it. They might be able to kill the VPL here. One more hit from the Lina, and no! PL makes it out of there alive. The fight's just not going well for the dire side at all. Especially the last 2 engagements have been pretty damn bad for them. Phantom Assassin is a 9k net worth. She's 2k behind the number 1 on the rate, who is the Invoker. And Clockwork is number 2. That's not really something you see very often. Clockwork looks like he can just go and buy out the Aghanims in just one go if he wanted to. 4 staff is up on the Magnus. Yeah. Sometimes you look at items and you're like, is that really gonna be enough? I mean, Witch Doctor has his Aghanims, Vengeful Spirit. Looks like she's starting to build those Guardian Greaves. Like big items coming out from him. Invoker has his Aghanims, so all of his spells move up a little bit thanks to that Aghanims upgrade. So we'll have to wait and see. And I don't think there's any big items coming out soon. Phantom SS might be able to buy the BKB, which is going to be pretty good against most of the Radiant's abilities. It doesn't work against the Swap, as well as the Hook Shot, as well as the Witch Doctor's Death Ward, so these all go through it, but it's still something to work with. And Agnes is up on the Clockwork, so sorry, on the Witch Doctor, so there you go. Slark doesn't have anything good coming up for him. He does have a Dust of Appearance, so that's going to help him up against the Invoker. Lena, how's she doing? Not too well, apparently. I'm surprised she built a Bloodstone. I thought she was building it in Agams when I saw the Point Worcester earlier, but turns out to be a Bloodstone. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty damn dire for this side over here. And they're gonna try to push here. A good Magnus RP will be able to change this pretty for them though. And once they start putting in power on the PA, then that's pretty strong for them. Okay, nice. Can they go for more? Ooh, a huge Magnus RP on 4 people. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? They just burst them all down one go. Well, actually, it was 3 people because the Clockwork was there. But what? Just a fight recap, and that's it. You know, they trade 5k experience advantage goes to them, and about 4k gold swing. So just one RP, and just like that, the fight completely changes. Who were able to score skills? Lena scored a kill, Jakiro scored a kill, and one of them was apparently just all of them beating on the Witch Doctor. Poor fellow. Slark trying to go for more here. And can he get... they're just going to get the tower. Are they going to go for more? That might be risky to go for more. They don't have the RP and everyone's almost back up. So they just go for the tower. Still very, very good turn of events for Team Dire. Able to get that huge fight off and then get a tower from it. PA now has the BKB. I agree, the BKB is pretty good. It's pretty good against the Invoker and I suppose the PL. Not so good against the rest of them. Although Witch Doctor... I always forget if you cast Witch Doctor before Maledict what happens. Okay. And some wards coming out here, a bit more aggressive wards now from the Dire side. Roshan not going to be back up for some time. And one good thing about the Slark is that if you have a Slark on your team, you should be able to tell when his passive is gone and he's picking it out, but it's not really worth it now for them to deward. Phantom Assassin needs to be very careful with her next item choice because she could make or break the game now, depending on what she picks. Okay. Will Shakira make Guardian Greaves is the question. Does he have couriers? Wards on the way. Clockwork. Agam Scepter on the way. Number 4 with a net worth. What's he gonna go for next is the question. PA has almost caught up. Has actually surpassed the Invoker. I was gonna say she almost caught up. She's going to go to number 1 of the net worth pretty soon if she keeps this up. Well, that's one of the good things about PA with Malafear is that she farms really fast. Alright, both teams they're just doing a lot of I wouldn't say teasing, but of posing for each other. Like, hey, I'm here. No, I'm here. Oh, they do jump in on the PL. The Slark, he needs to use his ultimate soon. He does use his ultimate. Not gonna fall for that trick where he gets killed before he has enough mana. Is he gonna just pounce off to safety? He does pounce. Nice movement coming out from the Slark. He goes here and then pounces down here just to make sure the enemy isn't able to catch up to him. If he went this way, VS might have been able to swap him. So good play by him. Alright, all the Dire heroes are here. But all the Radiant heroes are here as well. A swap would probably start the fight off pretty well. Ooh, beautiful hookshot on 2 people, manages to cog them as well. And they are going to be able to burst down the Lina before she can do it. Meanwhile, Slark is able to kill the Venture Monster. They are going to try. There's a big engagement going on here as well as a big engagement going on over there. But it looks like if Witch Doctor is able to kill 2 people just by himself, Slark looks like he might fall soon. He is gonna fall here. Yep, he will. And the only person to make that alive so far is the PA. She losing all of her teammates in the meanwhile, and can she actually survive this? I don't think so. PA falls, and it's going to be a 5-for-1 trade plus tower, maybe even Araxes if they go for it. And RP wasn't even used in that last fight. Neither was the Laguna Blade, I think. Both of them just fell without being able to use it. Witch Doctor was manhandling to be a random assassin by his back. She was ahead of the Invoker, and now she's 2.5k behind him. That just shows how expensive that buyback is. And Clockwork looks like he's ready to throw a hookshot if he needs to. Invoker buys Necronomicon. That's gonna help him with when he wants to push. And can they get the melee racks? They're taking a bit of time here, so the Dire Heroes are coming back. And okay, is that Magnus? Magnus is here. EMP is thrown out. Looks like they just drained completely. Oh my god, Jakiro just bursted down. And Clockwork wants to go for that kill on the Lina, but might not be able to get it. And okay, Cogs, he might be safe here. Nice tornado coming out from the PA. Does have the BKB. Hasn't actually, I don't know, she has used it one time. And Radiant Heroes really want. Oh, Slark jumps in, going to try to get the kill on the Witch Doctor. Can they burst him down? Nice swap. Actually, swap interrupts the ultimates from the Witch Doctor. Not really sure that was worth it. RP on 3. Thank God for this Magus. Can he skewer them in? Skewers them in beautifully. And now it's going to be up to the PA to be able to finish them off. She does finish them off. Finish off the PL, but can they go for more? Oh, damn. Lina not really sees the Blade Mail, but doesn't respond to it appropriately. And they are going to be able to get some kills. Looks like Clockwork. Alright, he doesn't have the Force Staff or the Blade Mail. Can they get it? He's trying to juke here. The jukes, but not enough. Meanwhile, Magnus finishes him off with a Shockwave. Gets a nice 1k gold for him. Gonna be able to almost have his refresh of Magnus with those RPs. Has been so on point. They didn't actually lose any of their racks. This range rack is pretty low, but melee racks is just gonna restore itself and be okay. So. I mean, the worst part was the PA buyback. I think that really is going to be the worst part of all that engagement. But she still has 2k gold with her, so it could be worse, really. It's hard to say. Necro 2 now on the Invoker, while Magnus does have his Refresher Orb. Alright. If he can throw 2 good RPs, then we can definitely say that the Dire have a chance, but if he doesn't, it's gonna be very difficult for them to play this game. Mount Ruin is here, and looks like Roshan's gonna be back up in a minute and a half. That's interesting pickup. Then it goes for the Deso, so that's gonna give her a bit more physical right click. No, her Bloodstone is only 5 charges, so it's not really that efficient. The worst part for her is that she can't Laguna Blade the Clockwork, who's the guy who's initiating the most and causing the most havoc for the team. But yeah, apart from the Magnus and maybe even the PA to a lesser extent, it doesn't feel like anyone else is making any item progress. Radiant side though, Phantom Lancer getting close to his Skadi. Almost has it really, like about 1k gold away from it. Witch Doctor is gonna be building that Glimmer Cape. They do have 3 ways of shutting it down that don't rely on actually having vision on the Witch Doctor, so Glimmer Cape not gonna be too great, but still pretty good. Vengeful Spirit still has no items. She's really damn piss poor. 4k gold at this stage of the game. Now looking at the game in terms of late game, I do think that the Dire have the late game though. Witch Doctor's ultimate is always going to be strong, but when there's a lot of creeps, then Paralyzing Cast doesn't do so much, and his heal also falls off. Okay, taking a bit of damage. Clockwork is somewhat similar. Yes, he has an ability that pierces BKB, but apart from that, his damage output is going to be kind of lower, so it's not going to be worth too much. Invoker is countered by BKB, although he is still pretty strong late game. So I do say that the Radiant side are a bit weaker in the late game. Not really sure how other people will take it. But on the Dire side, you have PA who scales insanely well into the late game. Slark is pretty good late game. He does have the Scouting now, so he's going to be a bit harder to burst down. Alina with Aghanims and I'm not really sure she's going for that. She's going for more DPS, so that makes her better in the late game. Roshan, how's he doing? How much does this armor by 6? Oh, we have Terror reducing out pretty well. Magnus is of course one of the best late gamers if you can get a few RPs. Jakiro is pretty weak late game though. Everything he has is blocked by BKB, but still I would give the advantage somewhat to the Dire side. Okay, Magnus is here. They're gonna jump on. They actually get dusted up. Magnus is gonna fall. Is he gonna fall before he can throw out his RP? One RP. But is he gonna be able to throw the second RP? Is the question. Not enough mana, unfortunately. But they are able to bring down 3 people, 4 people. The one person alive is the PL, and can they burst him down? He does have the Aegis though, so they burst him down. Magnus throws out 1 RP, which is pretty damn good. Caught the multiple people. Stun from the Lina coming out a bit too soon, and they might be able to get the kill here. Can they see him? He's probably gonna make it out of this situation alive, and probably, I think. He does still have the doppelganger if he needs it. Clockwork uses his. Did he buy back? Clockwork did buy back, trying to save the PL, but looks like it may have been for nothing. I hope at least not gonna be. Is it gonna be a dieback? Is the question. And oh, they threw out the dagger, and oh well. Overall, he's still going to be relatively okay. They do trade 5 for Magnus, and they forced the the Clockwork buyback. Witch Doctor buyback as well, and that's an actual scary combination. Alright, they do have the Witch Doctor. They have everyone back up soon, except for the PL, who's going to be dead for a while. And do they want to go for it? They are able to go through buildings pretty fast. Oh, huge Witch Doctor ultimate combined with the Clockwork hookshot. They are going to be able to kill one person, which is the Jakiro. Then we're going to be able to kill the Lina as well. And Slark wants to go for it. He can if he wants to. The problem with Slark is that he doesn't really have BKB. Oh, okay, goes in V, and they are able to dust him off. You should use the Dark Pact actually. It looks like PA Blink Strike. Nope, can't Blink Strike in time, and he's gonna fall. Slark meanwhile takes the Sunstrike to the face. He could just ulti if he wants to, and he does. He's just trying to hit the cogs. Actually gets this is one of the things I've been reading about. The cogs give gold now when they shouldn't. Marius tries to RP to save his friend, but it's not gonna happen. And the turnaround goes the other way. After trading 5 for 1, they then trade 4 for nothing basically. Very chaotic team fight, and I think the gold experience. Yeah, you can see that just like Radiant advantage, Dire take a good fight, Radiant take a good fight, then it's like Dire take a huge fight, now Radiant just get the advantage right back. Dire mid-range tower does fall though. Are they going to be able to go for more? And Invoker does have a lot of summons that he can use if he wants to. Alright, they're trying to hold on to this, and they're doing a pretty good job actually. But now the creeps are here, it's gonna be a bit harder. Sonic jumps in, doesn't actually have his ultimate for a few seconds, but he's gonna be okay. This Slark has died way too much, 10 deaths compared to the 4 on the Clockwork. Of course they do play in a rather different fashion, but still. Oh, I might be able to kill this person. Vinci also definitely overseeing her World Cup now. Slark trying to go get that kill on the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor throws out his ultimate, but nice Ice Path getting him. It doesn't really matter because they do drop them both. Magnus RP comes out. Beautiful RP on 2 of them. They have the skewer available, skewers them away just to get that extra stun duration. And they are going to be able to kill the Joker and the Clockwork as well. Clockwork, remember. And they are they going to try to farm cogs? Yep, the cogs actually give gold now. And Invoker, Witch Doctor, as well as Clockwork did for quite some time. They could try to go and Rax this. Melee Rax still standing, so we'll have to wait and see what the Dire are gonna do. PA, what does she have? She has a Basher, so I'm gonna go for Abyssal next, I assume. Very good item on the PA, of course. Might need to get some lifesteal later on, though. A Satanic would be really good for her. If you crit when you have a Satanic active, you're pretty much gonna go to full life no matter what your current life is. Phantom Lancer needs think about getting Boots of Travel soon, just so he can go across the map and split push more. Push not happening as well. Oh, they might be able to kill her. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Vengeful Spirit is now dead, and chances of defending this is just dropped down significantly. Invoker is going to come back soon at least, so they might not be able to get too much more. Witch Doctor is coming back soon as well. They are going to be able to get 1 set of racks. Are they going to go for more is the question. Oh, Magnus, nice! Manages to skewer him out. He does have a double RP available in a few seconds if he wants to go for it, but decides not to. Okay, looks like PA is taking quite a lot of bounces from this. And do they have the mechanism or any healing? No, they don't. PA should not have jumped that far. Magnus does have the double RP now if he wants to use it. And will he go for it? He's trying to wait for the right time. I think now would be the good time. He does go for it. And he's going to go for more. The refresher does the other RP. Beautiful job here. Ice Path combined as well. And huge fight coming out. Phantom Lancer buys back. I think and as well as the Invoker. It's a 4-on-3 and they just decide to go back. Smart move by them. They're gonna try to get a kill. They might be able to catch a straggler or two, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. And no, it looks like not even one consolation kill from all those buybacks. Slark just gonna make it out of there alive, and they caught. Oh dear. Aetherland's picked up on the Magnus. It's I'm not really sure. I mean, it doesn't. I think the only spell that affects it for him would be Empower. The other ones just get the extra damage. I'm not quite sure if it's worth it. I would have gone for maybe Oxrink, or I don't quite know. Or maybe just save for buyback. Does he have buyback? As long as he has buyback, he can buy whatever he wants. He has the Blink Dagger and Refresher Orb and Arcane Boots, so in terms of items, he is doing quite well for himself. Alright. Scary to be the alright, they are trying to push in. PA is gonna come back in a few seconds. PA does have buyback. She didn't use it just now. Decided to go with Necro 3 does give them vision, so they are able to bring Vengeful Spirit dying quite fast in all of these fights, and looks like they're gonna lose the Lina as well. Lina should have considered just using her Laguna Blade anyway. And Magnus does not have RP. PA is here just kind of battling illusions, and it looks like there's a bit of a mess going on here. They're not able to focus that anyway. PA already used her BKB, so she's probably dead inside those cogs. Tries to skewer himself into the cogs. That's not going to work out. Slark, meanwhile, he doesn't actually have his ultimate, so he might actually die from this. Oh well, is able to bring down the Invoker. It's a 3-on-2 fight. Phantom Assassin buys back. Expensive buyback. That's the second time she buys back this game, and does hurt her economy every time she does that. She doesn't have the Abyssal Blade. She's gonna go. Ooh, beautiful RP. Only on 1% though, so it's not really as beautiful as I thought it would be. And they are able to bring down the Clockwork fights. They keep the meter X alive, and it's expensive, but holy shit! What the hell is this? What's going on? I don't even know. Oh god. All right, looks like Magnus. How's Magnus gonna? He has the buyback. Who has buyback exactly? Let's look at that. Buyback is the most important thing now. Slark and PA don't have buyback. Neither does the Invoker, nor the Witch Doctor or the Jakiro. So quite a lot of people using. Oh, PL of course doesn't have buyback as well. So quite a lot of buybacks have been used today. And this game has been definitely a lot. I don't know what the MMR is for this game, but it seems pretty damn good. Everyone's playing exceptional. I can't like point out and say one person is playing badly. All of them are playing very well for themselves. And OPL though may not have put himself in the best. I don't know how they didn't see him, but anyway, they are going to be able to jump on the Witch Doctor. That Glimmer Cape keeping him alive. Vengeful Spirit has died a lot. 0 and 13, not a good score really. Clockwork buys back to try to help the team. And how's Magnus doing? Magnus has the double RP available soon if he wants to use it. He does need to wait 15 seconds though to get the double RP. Now top lane, Slark trying to do that split push. It does damage the tower significantly enough actually. Mid lane, sorry, bot lane. They're trying to check Roshan, not bad. Oh, they're so unlucky. Roshan just about to come back. There you go. They do see him. Alright, good. Lucky for them. I would have felt really bad if they didn't she left just as Roshan came back. Alright, throwing out some good stuns. Sunstrike comes out, so now the Radiant know that he's there as well. Radiant also throw out the what's it called? Homing missile. Wait, it's not homing missile, is it? No, it's rocket flare. And it doesn't matter. They are able to get the kill here, and Phantom Assassin picks up. She's picked up already. They're going for that really nice DPS build. And I mean, we don't see it often, but I kind of like it. She has a crit, a desolator. It's good stuff. She actually sells that cheese to buy a demon edge so she can get a dataless. And Silver Edge picked up on the Slark. Not really that many passives. I mean, that you want to get rid of. What passive is so good this game that Silver Edge is worth it? I don't think you can remove the Vengeance Hour, so not quite not quite feeling the Silver Edge pickup. The stats are still good though, it's just that the break ability is kind of wasted in this game. Slark trying to prevent this split push from happening. Okay, like this. He's ready with the double RP. Jakir starting to work towards that Agnum Scepter. Phantom Assassin does have her Abyssal Blade, big items on all of them, and Lina has the Daedalus. Meanwhile, on the Radiant side, they have a buyback on the Witch Doctor. Phantom Lancer looks like he's going to go for Butterfly. Quite close. He also is using Diffusal level 2, so he burns almost twice as much mana. Vengeful Spirit doesn't really have anything. She's could get the Guardian Grief soon, hopefully. Clockwork, he's building something. I think it might be a Shiva's Guard. I don't really think Assault Cuirass is something that he's gonna go for, but it could be Assault Cuirass. I'm surprised no one's considered Radiance on Clockwork. I feel like it would be good. Hookshot comes out, he's able to secure the Magus. Magus has been the biggest issue for the Radiant side so far. And okay, nice ultimate count. They are going to be able to burst down the PA. And okay, Shakira's still alive, barely though. Magnus, he's trying. Oh, beautiful RP! My God, Magnus, you are so MVP. Holy shit, Magnus. He's just skewering them around the map like they're nothing. And can they get the kill? They are able to bring down the Invoker. Can they get more though? Dragon's probably gonna die for his troubles. The Clockwork is killed by the PA. It's a 3-for-1 trade so far. They did lose the Aegis though. And can they go for Phantom Lancer, bringing down the Lina as well? They're trying to go for more. Nice Ice Path keeping him alive. Slark is trying to go for more. He does have his ultimate ready if he wants to use it, but he can't actually. Can he see him? The Glimmer Cape is active. Just gonna turn it on. Does he have a gem or anything? No, he does not. And oh God, the Silver Edge keeping him alive, and he's regenerating just as fast as he's taking damage. Meanwhile, PA looks like she fell as well. Not quite sure how that happened, but in the end, they don't even get the tower. Holy crap! The Magnus RP caught 3 people, and the second one was just as good. Did he buy back? He actually did buy back after that fight for some reason. Don't really know if it was worth it. I mean, he's a very good player, but once you take away his RP, Magnus as a hero just doesn't contribute so much to the game. Maybe with the skewer and some empowers, but in general, oh, Jakiro meanwhile falls off to the Phantom Lancer. Not really sure why Jakiro stayed behind. He should have just hauled ass and went back home. And Magnus, okay, good. This guy has been doing so much work, and it's nice to see that the Radiant are like, alright, we need to focus on this guy first. Game started off pretty slow, but we're almost at 100 kills in 50 minutes. We're actually at 99, so I got 99 problems, but kills ain't one of them. How do people feel about Butterfly this game on the Phantom Lancer? I'm not really sure I feel it, particularly because he doesn't have buyback and he's buying Butterfly. There's a good amount of physical damage coming out from the PA, but PA, if she goes Life Leech into MKB, I mean, she does have a couple of slots open that she can use. So I don't know. I don't know if Butterfly was the best item for the PL. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's just, is it really that good in this particular game? I don't know. Well, he's maxed out in levels, experience. At one point it was 10k for advantage for the Radiant, now it's like 13k for the Dire, then gold is the same. This went from 10k Radiant to 10k Dire. That's a 20k gold swing. Who would have thought it coming? Observe awards, good observe awards here. So neither team is considering getting a gem, which I think is a bit of a mistake. Because if you get a gem on the Radiant, you can see the Silver Edge Slark as well as all their rewards. If you get oh wow, okay, I get them finished up on the Jakir. We'll have to wait and see how good this is. And Hex available on the Witch Doctor. Hex is going to make a pretty good difference if they can get on the PA. And yeah, gem on the Dire would be pretty good because they can see that Glimmer Cape, which has been sort of screwing them up a bit. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Poor man's shield is dropped. Okay, Magnus does have the double RP, so now they're ready to engage if they want to. Buybacks, only Invoker has buyback. Everyone else is either on cooldown or doesn't have enough gold. Not having enough gold for buyback at this stage of the game is crucial. You need to be able to come back to the fight if something bad happens. Alright. gem is picked up on the Lina. I love this pickup. Not only is it good against the envy heroes, but taking away the enemy's vision at any stage of the game is really important. In this stage of the game, if you can take an away enemy's vision, and you kill them off without buyback, you enter a huge advantage. They even have a smoke for the Lina. It looks like she's gonna wait for her team. Nope, she's just gonna run towards them. And use that fire soul to get herself to them faster. And yeah, looks like that. Oh, they already smoked up without her. That's interesting. Can they get the kill? It's gonna be a bit difficult though. Looks like the Radiant side might be considering smoking and going somewhere themselves. Is anyone buying smoke? Nope. There's just sentry ward is dropped. Where is Lina? Lina has that gem, so she needs to be around to make sure that the enemy team doesn't have vision. Oh, drops the sentry ward. He does see it, and he decides to go for it. Taking away enemy vision, so valuable at this stage of the game. I mean, at every stage of the game, taking away enemy vision is important, but at this stage of the game, if you die due to being picked off, the game can pretty much end just because you got picked off without vision and you didn't have buyback. Smoked up. All the Radiant heroes are smoked up. Okay, alright. This might be a really big initiation if they can catch the Magnus. Okay, they see the PL. They should know that the enemy is smoked up now. Magnus. I'm kind of keeping my eyes on him because he's been the playmaker this entire game. I mean, Invoker's done very well for himself as well, but oh, okay, nice ultimate coming out. Takiro probably dead. Is he actually able to throw? Nice RP on 2 people. Oh, he needs to get another RP. Can he get another RP? It's RP on 3 people this time, and they really need to burst them down. Beautiful PA. I'm not sure if she crit or what, but holy crap, the damage. And the Magnus does fall. PA doesn't have the BKB, and she does alright. She just threw the stun out, but she's gonna fall as well. Oh god, that is so unfortunate. They kept the Lina gem, and Slark, I don't know, didn't quite notice him in that fight much, but Jakiro dying in the beginning of the fight means that he isn't able to use his macro pyre, and that's kind of scary. I feel like they should throw macro pyre early because it lasts for 20 seconds anyway, and the damage is pretty damn good, you know. Yeah, that was unfortunate for them that Jakiro got picked off so soon. No buyback on the PA or the Magnus. PA actually very close to the buyback, only 100 gold away, but if Slark can get a tower for the team, then might be worth it, but that's not happening. The only people alive are the Lina, the Slark, and soon to be Jakiro. I don't think that Radiant can actually push more than this Rax. Jakiro, if he comes back, should just teleport and throw out his ultimate here, just to prevent all the creeps from coming. Jakiro, where's Jakiro? Yeah, there we go. Just throw out his ultimate and that will be enough. Oh my god, no, the ultimate, dude, no, come on. Jakiro might fall again, and looks like they're trying to get the kill on the Lina. Okay, the ultimate comes out from Jakiro, but he's actually kind of burning himself more. The gem is dropped, and they're gonna be able to get they got the racks, and Lina commits suicide, but it's not really much of a suicide when you only have a few bloodstone charges. And alright, they're gonna try to go for this kill on the Slark. Slark uses his ultimate, does have the silver edge available in a few seconds if he needs to. Do they have a gem on any of them? So I'm pretty sure someone picked up the gem. I think it was the Clockwork. Clockwork picked up his gem, and that's really good for them because now means silver edge is no longer a factor. Even that's another good thing about the Necro 3 pickup, is that it really reduced Slark's effectiveness with his silver edge. They are going to be able to get 2 sets of racks. Are they going to go for more is the question. And oh man, that's so unfortunate. This is definitely a high skill game though. Knowing when to retreat is a sign of a very strong team play, and the Radiants, they got the Raxas and they were like, alright, we should go back. We don't know what time Magnus used refresher. They might have RP. 1 RP, Slark and PA. Can they catch up to all 5 of the Radiant heroes? Oh, they might be able to kill 1 person. Okay, thank god they were able to take care of the Clockwork. Clockwork immediately buys back. PA is gonna go for more. Nice RP, but it's not gonna be enough. Okay, he skewers them away, which is good because it gives a bit of extra stun duration. And Slark is gonna go for more. He does use his ultimate, but he needs to be able to get the kill here on the Invoker. Gets it, and Joker is dead. Now they need to go. They're gonna try to go for more. Oh, okay, that's not gonna work out. Oh hey, ass eater, you're just about to, welcome to the stream. Magnus. He has refresher. He doesn't have RP, but should be okay if they wait for a few seconds. And which team got Roshan actually? Doesn't can't quite tell which team got Roshan. Did Roshan even fall? No, he did not. Okay. Uh, they're just gonna go for it in Aegis, of course, a huge factor in this in the late game as well. So they can get it with the Invoker. It could be a big deal for them. Two sets of racks is a difficult thing to deal with, and meanwhile the Witch Doctor is like, alright, let's go top, guys, and he's gonna try to go for it here. They're all alive, and the stock's not coming back anytime soon. Does have buyback, but it's kind of risky for him to use. I think he's going for the MKB, not quite what you want to build on the Slark, but he might be forced into it. Jakiro is 2 and 13. I feel like Jakiro and Lina have died a bit too much. Lina at least those seems to have contributed a bit more than the Jakiro. Vengeful Spirit is 0 and 17. Now that's a pretty damn bad score. Might be because of the nature of the hero, where you have to play him to save allies, but still. So as Eater, if you stay until the end of the game, I'll be giving away a Wind Ranger set if you like it. Okay, PA throwing out that dagger. It's a bit of a siege going on here. Can they actually get it? Alright. They can siege pretty well thanks to the Invoker skills, because they do have the Necronomicon as well as the Forged Spirits. So, okay, trying to push bottom and mid as well. This, at the same time, it's really hard to defend against this because you have 2 lanes pushing in, as well as the enemy trying to take racks. They were they able to get the tower? It looks like they did destroy the tower. Now they're just going to go for the racks. Range racks first, probably to bring them down. And melee racks will probably go second, since they do heal after all. So don't want to try too hard against him. Lots of sentries being dropped. Oh, that's unfortunate. That sentry here, that the radiant drop, it means that they can't really see anything here. Oh well. Oh wow, do you have engagement? Nope, nope, nope. No, nothing happening. Just the split push continues, causing a huge amount of issues for the dire side right now. Gold is even, and experience about 4k. Can you see a game at 60 minutes where the gold is even? That's not something you see very often. Alright, Tornado comes out. And EMP not really able to do much. Okay. Oh, the Invoker max level Deafening Blast. Okay, nice ultimate being thrown out from the what's his face, Jakiro. Magnus wants to teleport, but the Necronomicon illusions are causing him so much trouble. Slark can't trying to man up, but he's only one person. He does have buyback if he dies, but doesn't. Oh my God, the RP on 3. Is he gonna go for? Okay, let's throw out the skewer. They are gonna be able to trade. Holy shit! They are able to get multiple kills here. Can they go for the PL? The gym is dropped, but they don't actually have any NV heroes to go for. Magnus does have the refresher if he wants to use it. Does he want to? Is the question. Oh, he does use refresher, and they are able to kill the Phantom Lancer. That was quite a turnaround. I mean, holy crap! I did not think that they would be able to take that victory like that. They defended their base. They forced out a Slark buyback, which is something, but not sure that's going to be enough. Meanwhile, can the Dire just go push all mid and win the game? Is the question. PL does not have buyback. Clockwork does not have buyback. So if they pushed fast, they might be able to actually catch the enemy, off guard. What's the Witch Doctor doing? Trying to kill the Magnus, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. They have a gym. Oh, skewers him back. It's a blind skewer, but he's able to get him anyway. Nice job by the Magnus here. Would he consider throwing RP just on this guy? He does have. Oh, okay. Nice Witch Doctor ultimate coming out here, but Ice Path stops him from causing any issues. The Tornado actually keep helping them out by keeping them alive. And now can they go for more? Actually, swaps him to safety. Nice job by the Vengeful Spirit, recognizing who's more important. And they are going to be able to kill the VS. Now they need to be able to take out the Invoker. Do they have any detection? Who's is anyone carrying a gem here? No, it looks like this Invoker was not visible, was visible to begin with. Another, yep, he's just gonna use his Ghost Walk and get out of there. Radiant top range Rex has fallen, and Lina going ham on this, trying to get the tower. She's gonna be able to get. Alright, so they're even in terms of Raxes. Now they just need to go for the Bomb Rax, which they are going to go for. Remember that the PL and the Clockwork don't have buyback, and they're each going for a different set of racks. They should really focus on taking out the range as well. Invoker meanwhile kills the Jakiro, and Magnus is the issue though. They need to be careful about him. Magnus, well, doesn't matter. Looks like they're just gonna go for it. They do lose the PA. Can the Slug trying his best? It gets the mega creeps. Holy shit! And now what? He's gonna pay for his insolence with his life though, and he doesn't have buyback. He's not coming back for 2 minutes. I don't know if Mega Creeps was worth it, to be honest. They do have a buyback available on the Jakiro as well as the PA and Magnus if he falls, which I'm kind of certain he might have to defend the top racks. Radiant saying, alright, let's go for the GG push. Meanwhile, Mega Creeps spawn for Team Dire, and alright, Invoker just gonna go for it. They can't really. There's backdoor protection, so he won't be able to bring down the Raxes that fast, or will he? Okay, throws out the Forged Spirits. Now is he going to throw out the Necronomicon? PA has bought back. Okay, that's one buyback. Still a rough situation to be in. And ultimate coming out from the Witch Doctor. Not going to be too good of an ultimate though. The enemy team is mostly away. Magnus really wants to wait at least 10 seconds to use the double RP. The double RP has been such a huge factor. Magnus needs to keep his distance as far away as he can. Okay, it's a Mega Creep now for double Mega Creeps coming out here. Can they go for more Clockwork? Huge play coming out from him. Getting that Lina kill. Lina does have buyback, and I'm not really sure what she's waiting. Okay, she's finally waiting. Huge RP on 3. My god, this guy has been so good with these things. VA able to drop them like they're nothing. And Magnus still has the second RP if he wants to use his refresher, but I think he's just gonna let himself die and use it on the second life. Meanwhile, there's actually more people on the. Magnus has bought back. Good job for him. Uses the RP. Nice. RP catches on a couple of people. Can he go for more? He screws them right into his fountain. Holy crap! One of the insane game coming out here. And okay, EMP is being used, but I think it. Wait, I think it might be over. They don't have the PA or the Lina to defend, and it looks like it's a Radiant victory. Oh, wow. That was insane. I mean, Magnus, I thought they were actually turning this around, but yeah, can they get this? So Clockwork just buys back. They are just going to go for the throne though, and it's a Radiant victory. Well played. Whew, what a game. Holy crap. Well, good morning.